You can outsource your thinking, but you cannot outsource your understanding. At AI Ascent 2026, Andrej Karpathy said something that should terrify most software engineers. He admitted he has never felt more behind as a programmer, not because AI is taking our jobs, but because of something way stranger. He coined the term vibe coding just a year ago, but now he believes its time may be all but over, and that most apps being built right now should not exist. More importantly, he discusses a dilemma, or rather a serious conflict in behavior in state-of-the-art models that tells software engineers they still cannot trust AI with human-level understanding. If you've been following AI advancements on this channel, you remember a few months ago I made a video about Karpathy's 3 mindset fundamentals in today's AI world and his concept of agent engineering with Software 3.0. Recently, he updated this video with several key points about the direction of AI models and their impact on AI coding and software development. His first take was on the concept of vibe coding. He recounts that almost a year ago he started playing with the latest models and he noticed something weird. The code chunks came out fine. Then he asked for more, also fine. Then more, still fine. Eventually he realized he hadn't corrected a single line of code in weeks. That's when the vibe turned into something else entirely. That's how the term vibe coding, or coding more casually with the help of AI coding models, entered the field of software engineering. Here is the framework Karpathy wants you to understand. Software 1.0 was you writing explicit rules, if this then that. Software 2.0 is training neural networks on datasets. This was programming by example. But software 3.0 is something very different. Now you just write prompts and the LLM becomes the interpreter. Your context window is your source file. This breaks everything we thought we knew about building software. He gives the example of vibe coding an app he called MenuGen. You take a photo of a restaurant menu with no pictures, just text. His app would OCR the text, generate images of every dish using an image model, and then render the menu with pictures. But now he believes even his app and many other similar apps are obsolete. They became pointless overnight because you could just give the same photo to Gemini and say use Nano Banana to overlay images onto this menu. But even a state-of-the-art model like Gemini or ChatGPT, which can be incredible in some areas, like writing tons of lines of code, is in fact embarrassing in many other areas. This was demonstrated by someone asking an AI, the car wash is 50 meters away, should I drive or walk? The AI confidently told him that since it's so close, you should just walk. Karpathy uses this example to show why we can outsource thinking to AI but not understanding, not yet. He explains this with a concept called verifiability. The labs train these models on things they can verify, such as math, code, and logic. But when it comes to real-world common sense, these models just guess. He calls this an era in which humans should stay in the loop when it comes to serious decision making and treat these models simply as tools. Karpathy offers a beautiful framework here. He says, don't think of LLMs as animals. They are not pets. They don't have feelings. Yelling at them doesn't help. They don't get tired. They don't get curious. They don't have intrinsic motivation. You know, all the stuff we take for granted. LLMs got statistics with reinforcement learning bolted on top. He continues, think of them as ghosts, summoned entities, jagged, statistical, unpredictable at the edges. You don't train a ghost, you don't bond with a ghost, you direct it, you set boundaries, and then you stay suspicious. This is why Karpathy says vibe coding was just phase 1. It raised the floor, anyone can build now. But what comes next is agent engineering. And that's about preserving quality while going 10 times faster. It's a discipline. You need taste, judgment, and spec design. Because the agent will do weird stuff, like matching user IDs by comparing email addresses from different services, which is exactly what Karpathy's agent tried to do on MenuGen. Karpathy says instead of writing a complex bash script for different platforms, you just copy-paste a block of text to your agent. That text is the program now. It perfectly shows Software 3.0 in action. Think about that. The AI can write the code. The AI can design the architecture. The AI can even debug itself now. But you still have to know what you are building and why. You still have to direct the agents. You are the bottleneck, because understanding real deep intuitive grasp of the problem is not something you can prompt your way out of. Karpathy's solution is to build yourself a knowledge wiki from everything you read. Have AI help you synthesize and reframe information. Use the ghost to sharpen your understanding, because the moment you stop understanding, you stop being the director and you become just another piece of the system that can be automated.